If you're looking for a DIY lotion with some special goodies, you're in the right place. I'll be sharing with you today a few of my favorite ingredients and exactly how I make this lotion. I'll be making a 200-gram batch today, so all the gram weights that I'll be giving you will be for 200 grams. And later on in the video, I'll be sharing with you a very strong opinion that I have about formulating, so you make sure that you want to stick around for that. So let's get to the formula. In my first beaker, I'm adding 127 grams of water. Next, I'm adding 6 grams of glycerin. Remember, glycerin is a natural humectant. That means that it draws moisture from the air and binds it to your skin. Now I'm adding 4 grams of sodium lactate. Sodium lactate is also a natural ingredient, a humectant and moisturizer. And then to wind it up, I'm adding 1 gram of allantoin. Allantoin does occur naturally in some plants, but the version that we buy at the suppliers has been chemically synthesized to meet worldwide demand. It's an anti-irritant. It can also soothe the skin, and it's non-toxic. Not to mention that it also has a moisturizing effect. So, in my opinion, I think this is a great ingredient to add to just almost any formula. Once we have all the water phase ingredients, we want to weigh the beaker and all the ingredients together and make a note, because during the heating process, we're going to lose some water and we need to add that back so that the recipe totals 100 grams. Okay, now that we got that noted, we need to move on to our second phase, which is the oil phase. And I'm starting out with the BTMS 15, the emulsifier, and I'm using 12 grams. Now I'm adding the fractionated coconut oil, or MCT, mid-chain triglycerides. I'm adding 16 grams. Now I'm adding the sunflower oil. I'm adding 16 grams. Then I'm adding the apricot kernel oil, and I'm only adding 10 grams of this particular oil. And to round out this oil phase, I'm adding cetyl alcohol, and I'm using 6 grams. And while I'm adding these ingredients, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. Now we're going to move both phases, the oil phase and the water phase, over to a double boiler, and we're going to bring these up to at least 158, and we're going to hold these for at least 5 to 10 minutes. This is what I have a very strong opinion on, because if you don't bring this temperature up to at least 158, your ingredients are not going to be melted, and then you're not going to get a good stable emulsion. And what I mean by that is, it could be that day, the next day, 3 weeks later, that you'll look at that lotion and the oil and the water has separated, and you'll just have to throw it out. So now I'm adding the water back that I lost. Here I am weighing the water phase again, and I lost 1.5 grams. Next, I'm pouring the oil phase into the water phase, and now it's kind of, you can see it's kind of looking like a really watery lotion. And then next I'll take the immersion blender and I'll put that in there for about 3 minutes. And then we'll be ready to move on to our cool down phase just as soon as it reaches below 113. And now we're back and we have a nice lotion. And I'm adding the liquid Germall Plus. I'm adding 1 gram of liquid Germall Plus. I'm also adding a half gram of the T50 mixed tocopherols. This will help with this, the oil from going rancid so quickly. And then I added a half a gram of fragrance. I added the Crafter's Choice of a knockoff Beautiful to scent this lotion. And here we go. We're going to package it up. I just put it in a piping bag and just loaded up the bottles with it. And then I put a label on it. And I'm actually going to take these to a ladies' luncheon. We've got several ladies that are meeting this week. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.